I have an appointment at the hair salon now, and I'm going to take you with me this weekend. We have a busy weekend planned. Tomorrow is still a normal works day for me, so hence why I'm getting my hair done today, and then tomorrow I will get my brows done, and then tomorrow evening the first thing starts. Good afternoon, it's Thursday, it's after work, so join me as I go to the hair salon. This is the before. Okay, just finished up at the hair salon, so just wash, blow dry and a flat iron, and I wanted to take you with me, but my stylist was a little bit shy. Shout out to Octavia. She said next time I go there she'll be camera ready. She felt she was not camera ready today, but hair done. Gonna have dinner now. Hubby prepared something, and then I don't know if we'll spend time again tonight, but otherwise I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm visiting Orime Wellness, and she's doing the finishing touches to my brows. Hi friends, let's do a recap of the weekend. I filmed a lot, but I did not necessarily speak or tell you guys what was going on. Let me quickly have a sip. On Friday, I had a pageant that I helped judge. And I actually also trained the kids during August. I trained them for the pageant. So I'll insert 1 or 2 clips of the training in here. And the choreography of the show, that was all my creation. So this is the first time that I've ever done something like that, where I choreographed a pageant. When I was little, when I was younger, I did do ballet. So we did have to choreograph like little dances for ourselves in ballet class. But now this was the first time doing something like this. So that was quite a fun and interesting experience. I liked it quite a lot. And then, yes, like I mentioned, on Friday evening, I judged the pageant. It was a beautiful event. The school pulled it off perfectly. I was quite impressed with that. The kids were gorgeous. I'll show you a little clip of the kids. You just have to excuse me. The clips are a little bit far away. My daughter was filming for me. I didn't want to be filming while I was supposed to be judging. Obviously, I had to give the kids all of my attention while they were walking, strutting their stuff. So yes, footage is not the best, but at least I'll show you a little bit something. Then also at the pageant, just to mix things up a little bit, they had dancers there from I think the West Coast Hip Hop School. So they entertained us with their hip hop skills. And then they also had someone that sang. I'm not sure who he is. Friday evening, I think we arrived home about 9-ish. And then hubby and I decided it's cold, let's have a little glass of sherry. And as soon as I think the both of us had that sherry, we fell asleep in front of the TV. Then on Saturday, we rested the day, which suited me perfectly. I prefer doing nothing on a Saturday normally. But then someone I met, I think it's probably 2 or 3 years back now, I met someone while doing a modeling show for the Koelkamers. She has a charity where she helps out the kids in Paternoster, and she invited me to attend a charity dinner. And previous years I've judged at her pageant show as well. I've got a video where I judged at her pageant show previously. I'll link that up below for you. Up below. I link that somewhere on screen for you, and then I'll also link it down in the description for you. So yes, I've judged her pageant before, but this is now the first time where I attended one of her charity dinners, and they were able to raise quite a large sum for this charity dinner. Oh, I forgot to add, so at Friday night's event, it was the first time that I went out as Mrs. Elite Independent International South Africa 2026, so I wore my sash on Friday evening. On Saturday I chose not to wear it because I felt that it was a more intimate environment and I didn't want to take away from her charity event. Okay, yeah, so Saturday we went to the charity dinner, dropped the kiddies off at my mom's, and we had a lovely 3-course meal, and they had the Bubbly and Blomme festival on in Paternoster. So as I think the dinner was part of that whole event, because if I'm not mistaken, the wines were sponsored by one of the farms. So we drank Kleine Zalse Farms wines, so their bubblies, and then we also had white, rosé, and a red wine of theirs. I'm not sure what the red or the white or the rosé was, but we did have some of that as well. And then the menu, the starter was mussels with bread, and obviously I could not have the bread, so I took one mussel and I took a bite of it, and then as soon as I had it, my tongue started tingling, so I could not have the mussel. So hubby had my starter and his starter. And then on the dinner menu, or on the main menu, there was steak, mashed potato, and then vegetables, which was peas and carrots. So I ate that. That was quite lovely. And then and obviously all of these courses, they paired with a specific bubbly that they decided on, or that they felt paired perfectly with that course. Then for the dessert, there was cheesecake on the menu, and obviously wheat and milk. So hubby had that also. So hubby scored all the way to the bank, and I only had a main for the evening, but it was more than enough. Somehow they knew to give me the biggest steak on the table, at the table. So yes, so I was happy with that. Then we came home. I think, yeah, we enjoyed the evening so much. We actually told my mom we would pick the kids up at 10. And then when I looked at the time, it was 10:30 already. So we had to say bye-bye to everyone, rushed to my mom's to go pick up the kids. Then during last week, it was my friend's birthday. So we went to go celebrate that at, now I need to remember the name. I think the place's name is Living Colour Smokehouse, if I'm not mistaken. So that's on your way going to Darling. There's this little place, as mentioned, I think Living Colour Smokehouse. And what they do is they smoke all types of food. So I love the food. Let me just put it out there. I love the food. Then after our little stint there, my friend, it's her birthday, so she just wanted to do everything. So she decided that we must go to Darling Brewery. So we went for a little tasting there. The two of us shared a tasting, and my hubby and her hubby, they each had a beer, and that concluded our weekend. So it was quite a heavy weekend. I'm not usually the type that go over a weekend, but it was fun spending time with friends, old friends, new friends, making memories, spending time with the kids, all good. Then I just want to add thank you so much to my very first donor. If you watched last week's video, you know that I made an announcement and I mentioned that I opened a Back a Buddy account, and someone actually donated in there. So thank you so much. I hope that whoever donated is seeing this. Thank you. I appreciate it. You made me so emotional. I started crying when I saw that, and now I want to get emotional again, but I won't. So thank you so much to the person who donated. And I think going forward, I will put that link in all of my videos in the description below. And as mentioned in that video, any little amount, 50 Rand, 10 Rand, whatever you can contribute, it would mean the absolute world to me, and I would be so grateful. That's it for what we got up to this weekend. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to tell me, do you want me to do a specific review video on Living Colour Smokehouse? I would be more than happy to do that. And then just tell me any other video ideas that you would like to see from me. Oh, and thank you so much for your good response on last week's video. It blew my mind the way that you guys reacted to it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.